Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Yorgos and this is the Ove Boat. If you remember from a previous episode, I was tackling the electrics of the boat and trying to identify all of the cables that were orphaned. So I managed to identify half of the cables. Those were relating to the navigation lights. And then there were 4 cables that were left unidentified, and I have kept trying to find where those cables are, and I have managed to find continuity for 1 of them, and the other 3 I haven't been able to make them kind of beep on the multimeter. And what I will be doing then today is, well, first of all, I will be showing you where those cables were located, because it was kind of difficult to find them, but then continue the work, because today I have managed to receive at the post the plastic that I had ordered in order to be able to mount the fuse box, as well as the switch for the general switch for the boat, and also the 150 ampere fuse. The switch and the fuse haven't arrived yet. However, this won't stop me from continuing the work with the electrics, and once that work has been completed and the other parts have arrived, then I will also be installing them on that plastic that I will be installing in order to be mounting all of those there. So let's start by showing you where those orphan cables were. And as it was expected, those cables had actually been wedged really badly inside there. You can see that there are 2 of them. Unfortunately, I cannot get any continuity on them, so it is most likely what I will have to do is try to utilize the same hole for those cables, just bring new cables inside so that I can then use them for the top navigation light. Now, the other cable was actually located here, and what happened with this, they were both of the cables are there, obviously. The one cable I managed to find continuity, and as you can see already, I have managed to install a cable which I will be using as a positive, and then I will be using then the positive from the battery directly to the device that I will be connecting. So then I can both utilize a device in here, as well as be able to switch it on and off from the switch panel. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you is this plastic that arrived at the post, and then my plan for today is to actually install it, kind of hide it behind the switch panel, and also install the fuse box today. The rest of the work, what I'm planning to do is take this with me at home. There is no need to work on the garage and with limited space, but take this with me at home, and then start wiring everything from the fuse box to the switch panel. So pretty much all of the positives will go from the fuse box to the switch panel, and have it ready then to be installed. And once then I start installing all of the devices, the positive end of the device will be going to the switch panel, the negative end will be going to the fuse box. So it will be a bit of work to do. However, because it is rather cold in here, I don't have to withstand these cold kind of conditions. I'll take this with me at home and work from there. Now, what I need to do, first of all, is mount this behind the switch panel. There are some pre-existing holes, so what I will be doing then is just drill some holes on this plastic, install it kind of temporarily there just to see that everything looks fine, and figure out where that fuse box then, kind of what is the ideal position for the fuse box to be installed, install the fuse box, and then I will continue at a later stage then from home. So let's start with that. So now this has been drilled, so it's time for the fuse box to be installed. All right, I'm back home and it is time to start wiring. I have all of my tools on the table and I'm also having my hot air station. Let's begin the work. The first half is done. Unfortunately, I ran out of battery on the other camera, so I need to wait for a while. But in the meantime, I will continue with the work on the other half so that the fuse box is ready. One more thing that I would like to mention is that because I have only bought 5 meters of marine graded cable, and because it seems like that I will be running out of the red wire, what I decided to do is that I will be using also what is marked as black in here for the positive. I do not recommend for people to do that, but in my case, because I am doing the installation for both the fuse box and the switch panel, and I am marking them with a permanent marker also which one goes where, so I will be going down that route. So apologies for that, but I'll do it for saving some cost. Also, for economy's sake, I will be using for this bottom part of the fuse box this type of connectors, and this is just simply because I'm running out of the other ones that I have been using. One thing that I also would like to notice is that for this particular one, I will be using one bigger as well, so that I can actually install 2 cables. And what will be happening then, from one connector for the fuse box, I will be splitting the cable and I will be connecting it then to 2 switches on the switch panel. Reason being that the switch panels combined, they have 13 switches, and in my fuse box I have room for 12 places. So one then will be split. Most likely I will be using that for the cabin LED lights, so they will be sharing then the same kind of fuse box connection, and then I will be combining the amperage for those 2 into one fuse. So let's then continue with this bottom part of the fuse box. And this concludes today's video. This is the final product. All of the cables have been marked so that I know exactly where they should be going to the switch panel. So next step then is that I'm still waiting. They should be arriving very soon. One fuse, 50 ampere fuse in here, and then the general switch where I can be turning on and off everything electric in the boat. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, bye.